Thanks. Yeah, flipping through the pages of some of my work, or rather doodles, that I've drawn since 2019. Some I drew after meditation and the image just popped up. This one is when the COVID-19 came in before the circuit breaker, and I hope to draw something to instill some hope and colors into the life of people. And this is during the circuit breaker where we were all staying home, and my husband is so still reading something that I could do a quick doodle of him. And that's it, a new page where I can start the doodle for today. Thanks, you mean the blank page is good? Hope you are well too, Mahindra. So, opening up these color pencils that I have. So, doing a new piece now with my color pencil from Stabello. Okay, so a fresh page for today. I have no plan. Maybe Mandala. Most of my doodle usually come just right off my head, and even the colors is quite random as well, depending on what my fingers lay on at that moment. So right here, let me position the camera a little bit off. I can start with a sign of Om. This sign for the universal or cosmic sound of creation, bringing all of us together regardless of where we are. And whatever we are doing now, we are all connected through this circle of life, through this simple breath that we take in. And every time when we exhale, we can take it as an offer back to the earth, back to the cosmic, to the environment, back to nature. Every breath that we inhale is taking, and every out breath we are giving back. It doesn't matter how big or how small, how deep or how shallow, how fast or how slow a breath might be. Still, we are all connected through the big web. A lot of times, I don't even know what I'm going to draw and what's going to be the colors or the line on this paper. But every creation is a mystery and an adventure. Just like we never know what's going to happen the next moment. Whatever we thought will happen might not happen, and it doesn't matter, because those are workings of the mind, and we should let our mind rest as much as often and be in the moment, just enjoying every line, allowing the colors to glide, leaving some marks on the paper, just like the people we touch in our life. Every smile, every kind act is bound to touch someone, is bound to connect someone, or even make somebody's day. Every act of kindness starts from within. Being kind to yourself, doing some self-care, connecting deep within. As you look at this screen, I invite you to soften your gaze. Instead of normally seeking out, allow the gaze to soften, and whatever colors or image that meets the eyes to fall softly onto your eyes. With such gentleness, you are not even exerting any muscle, just allowing. This color yellow is bright, yet without the darker colors or background, you cannot really see its brightness. So just like any situation that we feel have thrown us into the dark, it allows us a chance to shine the brightness within. So the yellow looks a bit pale against the pale background right now. It is just like the light within each and every one of us. So when a darker color comes into the page, you can actually see the yellow light and brightness shining so brilliantly because of the darker color contrasting its light. So whenever you feel that your life has entered some form of darker moment, allow this light to shine brightly from within, for this is always there, and sometimes the dark situation gives opportunity for people to shine, for all the good qualities of humanity, the connectedness, to come forth, to become the foreground instead of the background. So life, like the triangle, it can be pointing up, it can be pointing down. There's always ups and downs in our life. in every movement, just like our in-breath and out-breath. Our chest rise and fall, just like the tide in the sea, it rises and falls. So they are always bound to be up and down in our life, just like the rhythm of the nature, the spring start, and you might have a new shoot springing out from the ground. As the weather turns hotter, you might have some lovely fruits as the plant grows bigger and bigger. As the weather turns colder in autumn, you might have some lovely flowers or even fruits of your hard work that you can sow. And when the leaves fall and the harvest is over, usually we will allow the earth, the nature to rest as winter comes in, just like the animals hibernating and resting in the long months, the long cold months of winter, recharging and rejuvenating, just like what we are doing now. And once again, the winter will turn into spring, or maybe something else. We never know how the climate will change. It depends on how we coexist with nature right now, whether there's anything more left for our future generations to enjoy, whether we are able to reduce waste, whether we are able to conserve the eco-richness that we see today, or even make it a better place, a cleaner place for everyone and the future generations to live in. Doing things less wastefully, we can always change the old habits and the old patterns. Just like every line can be recolored with a different color, or can even add waves to it, changing every moment as it goes. It doesn't matter how it flows. And maybe one day, or some moments, we will find this deep stillness, deep silence from within that tell us that everything is enough. There is no need to chase. There is no need for more. Enough is good. And contentment and gratitude is the best gift to oneself, to one's inner peace. Right here, I would like to add some light again against the darker colors because they contrast so beautifully, giving some lightness, so a balance of lightness and darkness. Once we tell ourselves there's no good or bad, it is just the perception of the mind. We let go of the need to grab, to judge, to blame, and we can rest in the moment, just being observer. So with the darker colors, the vibrant yellow is able to shine more brightly. Drawing of a mandala can be a mindful practice as you just allow free drawing. There's no plan. For once, maybe there's no need to plan. Allowing whatever lines that may come to appear. It may be a wave, it may be a straight line, and it doesn't matter because this is your creation. And I invite you to also, if you have a paper and some colored pen or pencils or even just black or red or blue, is also fine, to join me in filling up any piece of blank paper, whatever you wish to create for yourself right now. Lines and colors to the paper. Mixing and matching if you have any colors. And perhaps you can show me what you have done after you have watched this, as I would love to see your creation as well. So Mahindran, are you going to draw something for me or for yourself? I sure hope you do. And it doesn't matter how fast you draw or how slowly. There is an inner rhythm within all of us, which might change every moment. So find that rhythm and play with it. It can be any shape. I'm just doing this mandala drawing, random doodling. Join me if you have time. Grab a piece of paper, some colors if you have, or pen or pencil will also do. Sending hugs to all of you. If you are watching me right now or later, do drop a comment or say hi just to connect and just tell me that you are well and good. It would be lovely to hear from each and every one of you. And thank you so much for connecting. Thank you for joining me wherever you are. This piece is for you. May all of us stay connected always. And of course, stay well. Goodbye.